What happened to Skara? Did he like what happened to him? I'm so confused about that still. I guess we'll get to that after.
I finished tallying things up here. Well, except for the guests.
Is a simple reply really that much to ask of our guests? It's affecting our arrangements.
Hey, Milu!
Hi.
Traveler, Paimon.
We got your letters, so here we are! Huh? Are we the only ones that have arrived?
Yeah, I had someone deliver letters to all of our guests. But maybe everyone is still busy with other things. Traveler and Paimon, could you help confirm if the letters were actually delivered?
Sure. Do you know where everybody is?
When I wrote the letters, I heard that Dehya was in Port Ormos, and Alhaitham was at the Academia.
We get to speak to Alhaitham.
As for Cyno, we've only heard that he appears at the Academia from time to time. I'm not too sure about Rahman's whereabouts. My guess is that he's with Dehya.
Okay.
As for Dunyarzad, I just hope she's feeling better.
Can we...
I sent her a letter, but I was afraid of disturbing her. If you have time, please ask about her for me.
I would love to see Dunyarzad again. I miss her. Wait, I have to go to Alhaitham's thing first? Why? I was hoping I could do them in any order. And I was gonna do Alhaitham last. But I guess I have no choice. I can't wait to see him though. Men scared me. I was like, there's no way he's betraying us, and I was like, wait, is he betraying us? I'm so confused. And then he didn't betray us, but then he used the Divine Knowledge Capsule and I was worried about him. I thought he was gonna fucking die or some shit. Okay. It was a lot, okay? It was a lot.
Hey there! Have you seen Alhaitham around?
Yes, it seems Scribe Alhaitham has gone to the house of Dehya.
Okay.
You should be able to find him there. But you're already the second group of people I've seen looking for him today.
Group?
He must be quite the busy man.
Oh? Who else
What?
was looking for him?
Yeah.
Mr. Cave was just here asking about him. You wouldn't believe how terrible their relationship is. Now you two are here.
No way!
Don't tell me everyone's here looking for gossip about the sages.
No, not at all.
No way! We're strictly here on business.
Ah, I see.
His roommate!
Sorry, I thought maybe everyone's as interested in rumors about the sages as I am.
Maybe I am. Wait, I needed this. I need some fun moments. Where are they? They're over there. Okay. Oh god, I am not ready to see him in the flesh. Oh god. His design's beautiful, by the way. I just want to admire him from a distance real quick. Are we gonna just walk in on them fighting each other? Oh god.
Alhaitham should be around here somewhere, right?
Oh,
Oh, he's over there! But it looks like he might not have time for us.
he's already talking with someone else.
Just put down that worthless book and tell me what happened in the Academia.
This is not just some worthless book. Do you have any idea how difficult it is to find a physical book like this in SUMERU?
It doesn't matter. It's probably just another thing that you used your authority to get your hands on anyway. Just put it aside. Listen, I came back today only to hear that the sages have disappeared.
Oh, you sound surprised. I thought you would already know the inside story.
I love them.
Would I be here asking you if I knew? You're the scribe, not me. So just tell me what you know already.
Well, I almost became a sage.
Huh?
Huh?
Oh, don't sound too surprised now. You're the renowned Kaveh, light of the Ksharawar. Besides, as a master builder and craftsman, chances are you'll be appointed as a sage too.
The smirk on his face. Stop it. Look how pretty this man is. Oh my god. I love his voice. It fits him.
Why do I feel like you don't really mean it?
Huh. What makes you say that? Why would you question my heartfelt sincerity?
Maybe it's because you've never said anything good about me before.
Yeah, well, I share a similar sentiment, and anyone who knows you as well as I do would surely do the same.
Oh, you... See? This is why I hate discussing anything with you. Your ridiculous and arrogant attitude always gets in the way.
He's That's an unbothered king right there.
It seems that you really can't stand my personality.
He can't. I can, though. I'll gladly live with you.
Ha! What was your first clue?
Stop!
Well, then you might as well move out of my house.
Wait, it's your house?
Are you threatening me? Stooping to a new low, I see. Ugh, and don't change the subject. You, a sage? What a joke. The academia might as well just close tomorrow.
What? Okay.
Are they having a fight?
Let's just see how this plays out. We're not in a rush anyway.
Well, while you were out fiddling around in the desert, many people came together to save Sumeru from a crisis.
Ha! And you think I'd believe that?
Oh, well, hi. This is where I come in and tell him that he's right.
Look, all you really need to know is that Azar and all his accomplices have all been overthrown.
Huh? What nonsense are you talking about?
Oh, you missed everything, buddy.
It's no skin off my nose if you don't believe me. It's not like my Darshan was the one trying to apply for funding from the Grand Sage. Yours, though, on the other hand...
You know what? I'll ask around. I'm sure someone knows what's going on here. You're dead if I find out you're lying to me.
He wasn't. He ran away. Oh my god. Can we follow him? Did he leave anywhere? Can I see him? I want to speak with him. We haven't been able to talk with him. Come back. Okay, whatever. Alhaitham! Give me a hug, please. You probably hate hugs. Give me a hug, though.
Oh, it's you two. What's the matter?
The way he just sounds so nice and gentle. Immediately. I thought he would still, like, sound annoyed or something.
We're running some errands for Nilu. Have you received her letter?
Letter?
Oh, he hasn't.
I've been busy these days, so I haven't had time to check for any new mail at my office. I only now have some free time to attend to personal matters. 4 of the 6 great sages were possessed by their desire for power and attempted to create a new god. In order to pull it off, they even imprisoned the other 2 rational sages. To imagine such things could take place in the academia. I don't know where to begin.
The 6 great sages sounds pretty powerful.
Yes, at least that's how they're supposed to sound. It's said that when the academia was first founded, the SUMERU Archon herself established the 6 great schools, each representing one of the 6 different types of wisdom. Numerous Darshans have sprung up and faded. Only the 6 Darshans attaching themselves to the 6 great schools have stood the test of time and obtained permanent seats in the academia.
Cool.
Now, the 6 Darshans are nearly synonymous with the 6 great schools, and the leaders selected for the schools are the 6 great sages.
Right.
Among the 6 great sages, there is one central leader, the Grand Sage. Unfortunately, only the sages from Vahumana and Amorta remain now.
So who's managing things in the other 4 schools now? Do they need to find someone new?
Yes. Normally, new sages are selected based on a strict set of criteria.
Wait, and you almost became one?
Oh,
Why did you say
didn't
no?
Just say something about becoming a sage? If they pick you, then we'd have a huge connection in SUMERU.
I don't think he knew that we were listening in, and now he does. Paimon has a point.
Yes, about that. You didn't let me finish my sentence. The person in charge of personnel affairs nominated me to be the Grand Sage in place of Azar and help Lesser Lord Kusanali manage the academia. But
What
I
do you mean,
refused.
but? What do you mean you refused?
Why? Ugh, can't you be a little more ambitious?
He must have a good reason.
I'm not even interested in being one of the 6 great sages. Like I said before, I don't like being a leader.
Why? You'd be great.
I'm only responsible for handling important affairs within the academia before the new sages take office.
So you're still a leader now, even if it's just temporary?
And the first thing I'll do is reject Kasharawar's application for funding.
By the way, who was that other person just now? Is he your friend?
Oh, that's his roommate and he's not happy about it.
Do we look like friends? His name is Kaveh, my roommate. You could say he's the representative for Ksharawar scholars.
He didn't seem to believe a word you told him.
Which is exactly why he always has so many problems.
So everything that's happened recently must be a huge change for the people of Sumeru.
Yeah, thanks for your hard work these days.
Such is the work of the Academia Scribe.
Yikes.
Well, anyway, no matter how busy you are, since you are our planner, remember to attend the celebration feast in 2 days.
If you won't, I will gladly just come to your place and just drag you out for the feast anyway.
Alright, I'll see you there.
Alright. He smiled.
The House of Dehya is the last quiet place in the whole Academia now. I was originally planning to stay here a little longer, but there's a chance that Kaveh might show up again. Tuh, what a nuisance. I'd better go somewhere else.
If you hate him so much and he lives in your house, why don't you just kick him out? I don't get it. There's more to this story. Do you think Kusanali will show up to the feast?
Worthless!
I would like that.
This is Port Ormos. Now where could
Do your Zod!
Is that Paimon I hear?
Huh?
Do your
It's been a
Zod!
while. How are you doing?
Hi, how are you doing?
Dunyarzad! It's been so long since we've seen you!
We're good, how about you?
I'm doing well. I can go as far as saying I have never been happier in my entire life.
Aw.
You kidding? Knowing them and the connections they've got, I'm sure they've heard about it.
Hi, Dehya. Didn't expect to see you here. Actually, no, we did. That's why we're here.
That's right. My lady is feeling better now, so I'm accompanying her for a walk.
Why do you still call me that, Dehya? You've already informed my father of your resignation.
I guess I'm just used to calling you my lady. Old habits die hard.
Resignation? You mean you're quitting?
Yeah, I might start losing my edge if I keep being a bodyguard for the Homayanis. When I took this job, I had already decided that I'd quit as soon as you'd recovered. It's time for me to get back out there and chase that horizon.
So what are you gonna do now if you're not gonna be
Yeah.
a bodyguard anymore?
I want to take a risky job and put my body to the test again.
Oh my god.
Huh? But we literally just finished one of the most dangerous jobs ever! Are you getting bored already?
I know. If I hadn't joined in that plan with you, I wouldn't have come up with this idea.
Oh no, so it's our fault?
I guess I still get fired up by that feeling of going all out in a fight. It made me realize that I'm still a mercenary through and through.
You should fight with child.
Well, I remember a friend had someone bring you a message.
You mean Alhaitham? I didn't expect him to still remember that. I thought he was joking.
We just came from talking with Alhaitham at the Academia.
Did he tell you that he suggested that I come work at the Academia?
No,
What?
he didn't. We didn't hear anything about that.
I heard that Azar and his cronies fell from power, and Alhaitham told me that now was a good time to find a job in the Academia, but only if I wanted to.
Whoa.
Wow.
Paimon can't see you being anything other than a mercenary.
Me neither. But I think Dehya would look great dressed up as a scholar.
I kind of want to see it now. Somebody make fan art of that, please. I'm sure people will.
Ugh, forget about it. I wouldn't last 10 seconds in there. Alhaitham probably just liked the way I worked and knew I'm good in a fight, so he suggested I find some work in the Academia.
I don't want to see you go, but I'll respect your decision.
I'm sure she'll come visit.
I'm glad to hear you say that. Come on, no need for the sad face. It's not like we'll never meet again.
Well, we better meet again.
Huh? But wait a second. You make it sound like you're leaving now.
Wait, is she?
Well, no, not yet at
Okay.
least. I promised my lady I'd stick around until next week.
Okay, so you're leaving next week.
So, have you been in Port Ormos this entire time? We were wondering if you had received a letter from Nilu.
Oh, did Nilu write to us?
No wonder there wasn't a reply. You never received the letter. Good thing Nilu asked us to come and check on that.
Sorry to make you two come all the way out here.
It's fine. I'm used to traveling. I'm called a traveler after all.
The feast will be held in 2 days, so don't forget.
Sure.
Thank you so much for letting us know. We'll see you there.
Oh, by the way, do you happen to know where Cyno and Raman are?
Right.
The General Mahamatra always comes and goes without a trace. Normally no one knows his whereabouts.
Oh.
But last time we met, he mentioned that he had something to do in Aru village. You can try
Can
your
we
luck
see
there.
Candace again?
As for Raman, your guess is as good as mine.
Oh, he's just alone. Wait, so oh, Ramen is. Wait, no, that's not Ramen. Where is Ramen? Hi, Cyno. Hello. He's just standing there. It's been a while.
What brings you here?
We recovered well, and Tanari agreed to let us leave, so now we're out and about again.
Thanks for bringing us to Tanari, by the way.
Why are you just standing here like a dead tree?
That's what I was wondering. Are you waiting for someone?
I'm meeting some people.
I see.
Oh, you mean Candace?
I've already talked with Candace and the village chief. They're still at the usual place. You can go there if you'd like to see them.
I would.
But you know one of the people I'm meeting as well.
Ramen?
Oh, by King Deshret's blessing, my friend suddenly appears in the desert. Don't tell me you've run into trouble and need us to help now.
I keep forgetting her name.
Raman!
Sataria!
Huh? Sataria?
Oh, you know me?
Oh, right, you don't know us.
Oh, well, you're pretty famous in the academia.
Anyway, I'm glad you're okay.
Don't worry, these are our friends.
I plan to leave the academia and return to teach here in the desert.
Aw.
Wow.
I like that.
So you want to become a teacher?
Sataria will return to support education here and teach people from the desert. She can't teach everyone on her own, but there are many of us Eremites all over Sumeru. She came to discuss a collaboration with me and hoped that I could bring her ideas to the Eremites.
I like that.
Lesser Lord Kusanali has allocated many resources to support and develop the desert. I've done some business for her, and part of it required the assistance of the Eremites. I applied for a few batches of educational materials from the academia, and sent them to several groups in the desert, as instructed by Lesser Lord Kusanali. I believe the people will make good use of them.
I don't know why she's still called Lesser Lord, if there was never a greater lord, according to these people.
This is the first time in hundreds of years we've had a glimmer of hope. I think this may be the turning point for the desert. Remember these words. Here lies our faithful priest, Kasala. His wisdom is a miracle among the people, deserving of high praise and admiration. I hope people with wisdom like that priest will rise again among the desert dwellers. Then we'll once again see the wisdom and glory that once shook the world.
Enough about us. Are you here to discuss some business too?
Sort of.
No, not at all. We're actually here on behalf of Milu. A celebration feast will be held in 2 days at the Grand Bazaar. She hopes that all of you will be able to attend. At the feast, we'll also be celebrating Cyno's reinstatement as General Mahamatra. Although, judging from your appearance, it seems you've already been reinstated. Paimon thought you would only start working for the academia after the feast.
Celebration? Feast?
Oh, so you really didn't know.
It's the first I've heard of it.
Oh god.
Tainari was right. He really didn't know.
This feast is for you, Cyno. Sounds to me like you'll have to be there.
He's pissed.
Oh, Cyno, remember, party's in 2 days. Make sure you're there.
Got it.
He doesn't want to go. He has to, though. Cyno said that if we wanted to talk to Candace, she would be around. Did the game lie to us? No, she is over there! Candace!
Traveler, it's good to see you again.
Hi.
Cyno said you were resting in Gandharvaville for some time.
Mm-hmm.
How are you feeling now?
I've fully recovered now. Physically, not emotionally.
Good to hear. I'm happy that you've returned safe and sound. Thanks for all that you've done. The villagers won't be exaggerating when they say heroes once passed through our village. If you ever have time, please come visit Haru Village again. I still want to go hunting with you.
Okay.
Today's the big day! Let's go to the Grand Bazaar and see how the celebration's coming along.
Yes. Let's do it. Everyone's here. Did I just walk over the way that Alhaitham was standing? Yes. Yes, I did. I love him, okay? I don't know what to tell you.
Everybody's already here.
Oh, come on,
Looks
game.
like we're the last ones to arrive.
We're always the last ones to arrive, Paimon.
But we're not late, are we? It's just that everyone else arrived ahead of time.
I propose that the last one who arrived be put in charge of today's speeches.
Oh my god.
Nah, there won't be any speeches today.
Thank god.
Oh, really? Well, even better.
Come join us over here. Let's share some great food and drinks, and chat about all sorts of fun things.
Everything looks quite good.
Yes.
Everyone that came said that you saved Sumeru, and wanted me to thank you all on their behalf.
Ah, feels kinda nice to be seen as a hero. I could get used to this.
And I'm happy to meet everyone that participated in the great plan.
Don't mention it.
Come to think of it, we've really done something impressive together. It's unbelievable.
And we didn't have to do it alone, Paimon.
We owe it to our abilities. And luck.
Really? Why do I remember everybody thinking that luck was against us and feeling like we hardly had a chance of succeeding?
That's how I remember it too.
It's luck that brought us together, and it was luck that let us form a team. Then, it took even more luck for us to formulate a plan and implement it successfully.
I thought as like a scholar you wouldn't like luck.
Moreover, judging from the results, everything worked out well.
Yeah. Everyone gave it their all when it mattered most. It's such a blessing that Lesser Lord Kusanali was able to return to power at the Academia.
Yes, even after being abandoned and neglected so many times, she's finally returned.
Return to the Academia? Abandoned and neglected?
Uh-huh. Lesser Lord Kusanali once used all her power in a great disaster, which resulted in her losing all her wisdom and memories of the past. The Academia basically abandoned her because of it.
That's the story now, I see. Wow.
This should be something everybody should remember. Huh? You look surprised. I didn't say anything wrong, did I?
No. No. It's just, you know, they became one. It's kind of what happened.
No,
That's crazy.
everything you said is correct.
Oh god.
That's good.
Something wrong?
Don't worry about it. Just
Yeah, what's with that face? You knew all of this already.
don't mind me. My mind was elsewhere.
Even if those two giants of the Academia are here, I still have to say it. Those sages really have some nerve. 500 years ago, Lesser Lord Kusanali used all her power for the people of Sumeru, and what did they do in return?
It seems that after everyone forgot Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, their understanding of Sumeru's history also changed. That makes sense. Now everyone believes that Lesser Lord Kusanali has been Sumeru's Archon all along. What about the other Archons? Them as well? I wonder. Maybe I'm the only one in all of Tevat who remembers that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata ever existed. Stop. It's sad, okay? At least someone remembers her. As a witness of all that happened, I should respect her choice and keep the secret for her.
If you bite the hand that feeds you, don't act surprised when it turns into a knuckle sandwich, right, Cyno?
What?
Perhaps I shouldn't say this, but their treatment of Lesser Lord Kusanali calls for a more severe punishment.
You could simply tell Lesser Lord Kusanali that you wish to have Azar and his accomplices severely punished.
I respect our deity's decision, and won't interfere in any way. While we're on this topic, why didn't you accept the Academia's invitation to become the Grand Sage?
Yeah.
Are you trying to say that I'm fit to be a sage?
Not at all. But every person handling the selection process has said that you are the most suitable candidate to lead the Academia right now.
Why? Because he dethroned Azar from power?
Could you try to put it another way? This is a good thing, yet you're making it sound like I overthrew Azar for my own personal gain.
Yeah, he even declined.
But seriously though, I always wondered if you had some personal motives behind it.
I did have my own motive, but it had nothing to do with being a sage.
What was it? It was something to do with knowledge.
If the rules of our nation were suddenly cast by the wayside, then it wouldn't be long until chaos ensued. I had no intention of letting their dreams disrupt my life.
By that, you mean your life working as the Academia's scribe?
Precisely.
Wait. Is that all?
You just wanted to continue working as a scribe?
So, that's the only reason why you joined us and came up with all those plans?
Really?
It's reason enough.
No, that's not. Oh my god.
You've certainly got quite the personality.
He does.
You flatter me.
I love him.
All right then. How about you? You've already resumed work as the General Mahamatra, right?
That's right.
Will you be happy with that life?
It's not about being happy. There are merely a lot of things that I must do.
Being happy is also a big part of life, Cyno.
Even so, keep your spirits up and try to be happy, okay?
Yeah.
And try to smile more every day. Just like I'm doing now.
Smile. Give us a smile.
Thank you. I'll keep that in mind.
What are you looking at me for, huh? Just like looking at him like...
The damned will sooner die again than lay a hand on me.
Okay.
The atmosphere here is good. And everything is delicious.
It must be rare to see you at such a lively gathering.
Yeah. I don't often come to such places. But it feels quite good. I have a lot to handle these days. Otherwise, I could show you around.
That's alright, don't worry about us.
There's always next time. We're friends after all. This feast is pretty good. I like it.
I'm glad you do. Alhaitham, I still want that hug, bro. Please. Give me that hug.
I seldom participate in such lively gatherings, but the atmosphere here is quite good.
Huh? I thought you might find it boring.
No. This gathering today has a unique meaning. I seem to have taken both keys when I left the house. Oh well.
Stop. That's so funny.
Hey, what's wrong? Your head is starting to droop.
Huh? I suddenly just feeling a little sleepy. Feels like I'm about to nod off.
Hey, you can't just fall asleep here. Paimon will go find something delicious for you to eat. You'll wake up once you've put something yummy in your tummy.
Really?
Of course. Just wait here for Paimon.
I think it's Kusanali. Is it because I didn't sleep well last night that I feel sleepy all of a sudden? Or is it because I'm too full? Huh? It seems like someone's here. Is it the Balladeer again? I swear to God.
It's me.
Thank God. Hi.
I heard there's an amazing celebration feast today at the Grand Bazaar. I wanted to have a look for myself, so I snuck in. Although you've already helped me with a lot, there's still one more thing I hope you can help me with.
How about you tell me what the Tori told you and then I'll think about it. What is it?
Please say thank you to everyone for me.
What? Of course. Ah, so that's what this is about. Nahida, it'd be better if you could do that yourself.
Oh, is it not convenient for you to do that for me?
I mean, I could, but it'd be better if you do it yourself.
If I just show up all of a sudden, people will become all quiet and stiff, won't they? What if I end up scaring them and ruining this wonderful feast? That'd be the last thing I want.
It'll be fine. Please don't worry too much.
Let me think about it.
Have you made up your mind?
Yes, I have.
Okay, so you're coming. That's good. Wait, huh?
You said I should go thank everyone as myself, right? So...
Did you just switch bodies with me?
I've decided to borrow your body for the time being. Please don't blame me. The flora also climbs up to the fence to get closer to the sky.
Oh my god. But at least promise me you don't say anything weird when you're in my body. Fucking hell. Nahida!
It's me. Huh? That voice. Nahida?
Hold up. What's going on?
I can't. I would tell you something, but I can't right now. This is not me.
I didn't expect to have a conversation with the consciousness of Lesser Lord Kusanali in the Grand Bazaar. Interesting. Is this also a part of the feast?
No, of course not. Are you Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Hello, Nilu.
You know who I am?
Yes, I already know every one of you. Nilu, Alhaitham, Cyno, Dehya, Paimon, and Dunyarzad.
Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Yes. Oh, they can see her like that?
Thank you so much for rescuing me. Even if that meant placing your own safety in peril and taking the risk of becoming enemies with the Academia, the sages, the doctor, the balladeer, and even the entirety of Sumeru. Without you, without any of you, I would have been in a much more difficult situation.
You don't need to be so ceremonious. It's always been my duty to protect you.
This is how the relationship between the Academia and Dendro Archon should be. We just did what was necessary and set things back on the right path.
You're an Archon, but you act so humble. You really don't need to be so polite with us.
I'm honored to have been able to take part in this plan. I hoped you liked the dance I dedicated to you.
Thank you, all of you. Thank you so much.
See? Just like I said, everyone is happy to meet you.
Yeah.
Alhaitham shows up for a surprise visit and brings the feast to its climax. Sincere joy flows in the hearts of everyone present. A warm atmosphere of talking and laughter carries on late into the night. And the feast ends on a perfect note. The next day!
Are you awake? Did you rest well?
I did. I think I slept alright.
After Nahida left, you ate a lot of food. You've become a glutton.
Still nothing compared to Paimon.
That just means you still have a lot to learn from Master Paimon, the Sage of Gluttony.
Sage of Gluttony.
Should we go and have a chat with Nahida?
Sure.
She should be in the Academia right about now. If you have any questions, now's your chance to ask.
Can we... okay. And then I'm gonna be like, Aight, do you know where my brother is? And I'm just gonna be like, no, who the fuck is that?
Is there anything you want to know?
Oh, there's a lot I want to know. About the Akasha.
After recent events, the Akasha can no longer function as it used to. I've given it some thought, and have decided to shut it down permanently. But this is definitely not a bad thing.
About what happened after I fell asleep that day.
You mean, what happened after the doctor put you to sleep?
Yes. Did he take the noses?
Not exactly. The top-ranked Fatui Harbingers, up to number 3, possess power comparable to that of gods. I was no match for him in that kind of situation. However, in spite of the bad situation, I still managed to make a fair deal with the doctor. I'm sure you remember the entity that changed your fate, the Heavenly Principles. In fact, the Heavenly Principles has been quiet since the Conria disaster 500 years ago. I used this point as leverage against the doctor.
What if we are one of the Heavenly Principles? Have you ever thought about that?
I told him that the Heavenly Principles may be awakened if I destroy the Gnosis. Although it's just a bluff, he still fell for it.
I don't think he fell for it. I think it wasn't really a bluff. I think he thought that that would be possible and it wouldn't be good. So that's why he took the bait, I guess.
I assumed that the Heavenly Principles wouldn't just stand by and let such extensive damage to its laws take place. And as for what I exchanged for the Gnosis, the exchange served as both punishment for the doctor, as well as a boon of new knowledge that I couldn't refuse as the God of Wisdom.
Right, what about your own Gnosis, though? You're not gonna tell me about that, huh? About the Balladeer.
He's still in a coma.
Oh.
I've hidden him like how one would hide a feather. I know you have many misgivings about him, but as someone who had become a god, he has retained a number of very useful features. Don't worry, I'll keep an eye on him and make sure he doesn't do any evil.
I fucking hope so.
In addition, there are still some mysteries left in him. Some things may be very clear from my perspective, but he is still yet to understand them himself. His future will be determined by fate.
What about Fontaine?
Is that where you're headed next?
Apparently.
Fontaine, the Nation of Justice?
Nation of Justice?
As far as I know, that nation operates in a judicial system.
Oh god.
Does their Archon personally judge people? No, there's a Chief Justice in Fontaine. Generally speaking, the Hydra Archon, Focalor, won't preside over individual trials. However, even then, Focalor will still make herself present at just about every trial. It seems that she just likes to immerse herself in that sort of atmosphere. As Archon, she still reserves the right to influence the final verdict. Anyway, let's just say she's got, a very unique personality.
I was gonna say, how do you know that? But you are Greater Lord Rugudevada now, so you have met her. You weren't just stuck all your life. This is so weird to think about. Like, she became Greater Lord Rugudevada. How do we not ask about her brother once this entire journey?
Are you sure? Isn't there something else you haven't asked about yet?
Yes, my brother.
Huh? You mean... about your brother?
Wait, do you actually know something?
While you were resting at Gandharvaville, I took some time to perform an Irminsul search for information on your brother.
But we both came from beyond the Sea of Stars. There shouldn't be any information on him in Irminsul.
Yeah! Isn't Irminsul a repository for all the information and memories of Teyvat? So there shouldn't be anything on her or her brother.
No, but the thing is... He has been here for a while, right? So...
This is true in your case. Irminsul indeed does not have any information on you. However, there must be something different about your brother. Because as it turns out, the world has recorded information on him after all.
Huh?
What?
Wait, so how does that work?
There's only one possible explanation. He belongs to this world.
How does he belong to this world and I don't? How is that possible? We journeyed the Sea of Stars all our lives until we came here. So how could he possibly hail from Teyvat? Things don't add up. Is there something wrong with my memories, or is it this world that has done something to him?
But nothing about this makes any sense! Wasn't this your first trip to Teyvat?
Do you have any further intel?
According to the records I was able to access, your sibling suddenly appeared in Conria.
Uh-huh.
After the Conria disaster, he began his journey through the 7 nations of Teyvat.
Like I'm doing.
But just as his journey was about to reach its conclusion, the Irminsul records on him suddenly become fuzzy.
Of course they do.
What do you mean, fuzzy? Did something happen to him?
No, because we've seen him.
All I know for sure is that somebody, for reasons only they can know, is deliberately obfuscating his fate.
Obfuscating his fate? Huh?
And whoever it is, if they can do that, who knows what else they're capable of.
Could it be related to the Abyss?
But even that wouldn't explain how he somehow comes from this world.
Mm-hmm.
Something else I noticed was that according to these records, the Fatui have not classified your sibling as one of the Descenders.
Descenders?
What's a Descender? Paimon's never heard of it. Look, I'm sure you must be curious about the information I received from the Fatui in return for my gnosis, right?
Yes, very.
A very important part of the intel was about this world's Descenders. External beings, ones that don't belong to this world. Traveler, you are Teyvat's 4th Descender.
The 4th?
Huh? So the Fatui count 3 other Descenders before the Traveler, and her brother isn't even one of them? That's right. My current hypothesis is that the first Descender was likely what we now call the Heavenly Principles.
I said this before. Wait.
As for the other Descenders, I still need to verify their existence. It could take me some time.
What does that mean?
Paimon's head's about to burst from all this crazy new information.
I'm so confused. What does this mean?
And yet, even knowing all this, I'm sure you must still have a lot of unanswered questions.
Yes.
I must say, I truly regret that I can't help you more as the God of Wisdom.
Listen, you've been the most helpful Archon out of all of them. Thank you.
There are many questions in my heart as well. I will need some time to go through each one of them.
Same here. I'll need some time to reflect on what you've said.
And soon, you'll also begin your journey anew and depart from SUMERU. I'm very interested in your future. It's a journey that can't be observed or recorded by this world. If fate is the ultimate knowledge, then your future will be the ultimate fate.
I'm sure glad we got to meet you, Nahida.
Same.
The pleasure is all mine. I can't thank you enough. Alright, that's enough talk for today. If you ever miss me, just close your eyes, and maybe I'll appear in your dreams.
Don't spook me though. That was it. Oh my god. We're done. That's interesting. I didn't know that that was like a rule. I don't know if we heard that before. But it's interesting that my brother... How is it that we're blood related but he's from this world, but wasn't at first, but then he was? I don't know. Has to do with Conria something. Maybe some technology from Conria? The Abyss? I don't know. What do we get? What is that? A new branch taken from the center of the world. There was once a great tree that ran across the world, and this twig was part of it. Though it has been removed from the tree, their connection remains strong as ever. Therefore, as long as the giant white tree that symbolizes the center of the world does not die, it will never wither. Oh my god. I got this little thing as a remember thingy from Greater Lord Rukudevata.
Reduced to just standing around.
Guys, I don't know how to feel. What is this new info we just got, bro? What the heck? Huh? We're the 4th descender? Who's the other 3 if my brother doesn't count as one? Also, why does the Fatui know so much about this? Do the Archons know about this? Why has Kusanade been the only one that tells me about stuff, bro? What the heck? Was I like meant to save this world? Is that what that means? I don't know. That's a main character moment if you ask me. Guys, what do I do now? I'm just like mind blown. I can't wait for people's like theories about this. I'm sure I'll have my own as well. I just have to think about this. This was big info though. Finally. Finally we got some big info. Alright, well, time for me to head out and edit everything. Oh my god. Wait, so nobody's wearing their Akasha terminal anymore? Wow, that's crazy, dude.